20th.
Repeat, Alexa. Repeat.
It's Friday, September 20th.
Okay. I had her give the date. This is it. I'm getting down there. I've added an internal fan, which blows air inward. I'm going to put an external fan on this vent here, right underneath the USB hub. And I just have to get some screws to attach it. I already have a power supply and a dual splitter. One comes up through the bottom of the plug here and goes up to this fan. They both reach. I'll wire that in. As you can see, once again, everything I used, shielded cable. All the shielded cable has been grounded to the earth ground. So I have a port there, and of course I've already gone through this. The plasma relay, which connects to the controller and also goes to the plasma machine, will be connected soon, as soon as I get my controller. I finished wiring up all the probes, the X, Y, Z, and B, and the touch off, which of course is upside down. These are the connectors for the motors themselves coming from the 4 drivers here. Emergency stop button wired in. This is where I'm going to attach the transmitter for the HDMI. All the high voltage is on one side of the unit. Let's see. And I've made out of a computer case a separator which will go here, and it'll be attached by L brackets, and it's just basically aluminum shield or shielding from EMI, electrostatic interference. So this will be attached and it'll fit flush up to the cover plate that covers the opening here. So I just have to drill a couple of holes on either side and put the L brackets that I bend at a 90-degree angle. Okay, I have to convert VGA to HDMI, and because unfortunately the Masso controller does not come with VGA output, it only comes with VGA. And so I convert it to HDMI because of the transmitter. Okay, when I want to load drawings, I use just a normal thumb drive. Although it will have Wi-Fi capabilities, I just don't want to pay the $25 for the software to be able to do that. I don't need it. I can use a thumb drive. This is for the wireless keyboard and mouse, a little dongle there. So I also got another USB plug down here, which is for the comes from the relay to the plasma machine, tells it when to turn the arc on and off, and it also brings the voltage that the torch is running at or pulling through the system, so that it can adjust the torch height controller. Very complicated stuff. It works on voltage. And the theory is the further the torch is from the materials that it's cutting, the higher the voltage is requirement is to maintain the arc and cut. So by that, it balances out from either being too high a voltage or too low a voltage. So it balances, and that's where you get the torch height controllability. Took me a while to learn how it all worked, but anyway, these fans that I installed, I just zip tied them in through the actual grid or the grill, and it's solid. I will gum up all these with some hot glue because I don't like to leave exposed stuff. But other than that, this thing is pretty much all set up with shielded cable on everything except, of course, the ground itself. I don't know if this little connector here is shielded or not, but this unit is not grounded, so some interference from there possibly, but this is all grounded, shielded, and of course, like I said, the double grounded shielded went on the cabling going through the machine, just to eliminate interference from the plasma arc. I got all the sensors, so each one, I'll just go through this real quick. This is the chain. This is the sensor here. It's an optical sensor, so when this little card here comes in and blocks the beam there, it knows where it is, it senses and it stops. There's one here for the B axis, same thing, optical sensor, block it. And then there's one for the Y on that side, and of course the Z is still dangling. I didn't lock my table. Since I have wheels on, it starts to roll. The Z is going to be installed there, and it's blocked by this little device, or this little blocker here that I made. And that's it. I've learned pretty much almost everything I need to know. I still have to learn the torch height controller and setting that up. I don't quite understand it, but as I go through it, I have to teach myself it. So it's a good project. It keeps my mind going, and I need this damn thing working no matter what. Anyway, I will talk to you later, and this should do it on my updates for now, hopefully until I get this thing running. Okay? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.